Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, as you saw in the title, this is the first of my Way Back Wednesdays that I'm going to do. Thanks, Rick, for coming up with Way Back Wednesday. I think that's pretty cool, man. So we'll have to see if we can get Mr. Peabody and Sherman and put them all into the Wayback System. See Wayback Machine, that is, and see if, where we can go, what we can do, what we can find. But I digress, as I usually do in these videos. The knife you see before you was a gift that I got. It was a fantastic gift from El Phoenix. He gave it to me a while back, and he's probably thinking that, dude, you either don't like that knife or whatever. You haven't even showed it. But you know what? I haven't had it on video, but that doesn't mean I didn't like it, because I do like it. You know why? Because it's a trapper, and you know I like trappers. And this one has a very interesting history. Let's go over it real quick. It has kind of I guess a jigged plastic. These had no stamping on their shield. They just had a shield. Uh, so it's really actually in pretty good shape for being an older knife. This came from Japan. Here's our tang stamp. So it's a Sabre Japan, and this is a 614, which is their trapper. It's a standard trapper, so you get your clip point blade there, and then on the other side is where the nail nick is hiding. So it's different from a standard trapper, but here is your spay blade. Again, really nice workmanship, nothing too bad. Now, there's no steel stamped on here, but based on the age and what I found, everything on here is going to be a stainless steel bolsters. It looks like we might have some color on those pins, so they might be brass pins. This is definitely a plastic cover that's on it, and probably stainless springs too. I know they changed materials over the years. The reason why I think this is all stainless is because it has the 6, and we'll go into that real quick here. So Sabre was owned by Cole National Corporation that was based in Ohio, and they dealt in a lot of different businesses and markets and stuff. For a number of years, they owned K-Bar knives. Sabre brand made knives in lots of different countries. They were made in Germany, Japan, the US, Pakistan, and Hong Kong. Japan had the longest run of all the different countries. They had a variety of patterns and had a standard number system. So basically, they were using the pattern. So there's the trapper, there's a canoe, there's a Barlow, all the different standard traditional patterns. And there's a list of those that you can find online. The earliest production ones of the Sabres, they did not use numbers on the tang, but then they started a 2-digit system that then evolved to the 3-digit system with a 6 as the leading digit, and there's no change to the knife. So this being a 614, we know it's a later date stamp, and that if it would have been a 14, it was the same exact knife, just a earlier production run. So that was kind of how they did it. But when I was looking at this compared to, my old faithful standard case trapper, you can see that it's actually, not that big. It's not as tall in this dimension. And the blades obviously are a little bit different, because here's a standard and here is the Sabre. And then again, your nail nicks are on both sides, or on the same side rather, with the case trapper. But what I did think that this reminded me a whole lot of, and to what I was delightfully surprised to steal something from Tom, I was delighted by a knife. Can you believe that? This is a slimline trapper. And what do you know? These guys are neck and neck. The difference being that this is a single blade knife, but this standard trapper in the brown synthetic, that Shepherd Hills had this for a while. It was on sale. So looking at this, these guys are right about that same size. Of course, you get the nice slim clip point on there on the case, and you get a nice slim clip point on here as well. So you can see there's similarities and differences, but a lot more. This guy here, the Sabre brand knife, we'll go over his specs real quick. These are all measurements I took myself, so if anybody has any issues with them, it's purely my own measurements. But this was 4.6 inches closed. The blades, you have a 3.2 inch clip blade, a 3.1 inch spay blade. It's a 1/2 inch wide, and it weighs 2.5 ounces. On the Case Slimline Trapper, you have the 3.1 inch blade. It's 4.07 inches closed. It's only 0.3 inches wide, and it comes in at 1.9 ounces, which you would expect the weight difference because of this being a single blade versus a two-bladed model. So I really thought it was very interesting. It's very cool. I don't know exactly when this knife was made. I'm going to guess sometime in the maybe late 70s, early 80s. That would be my guess. But really, if you can find a knife like this, it's pretty interesting, pretty cool, and it fits right in with the Slimline Trapper type models. And I tell you, this is exactly what I needed, was to talk about trappers and stuff, because at work it's been so crazy and my brain feels like it's broken. I needed a knife break today, for reals. Sometimes it's like that. So let me know in the comments. Sometimes you just have so much stuff going on in your life that you're just like, you know what, I just need to sit here and look at some knives. If so, let me know, because I know I'm that way. Anyways, thanks Rick for a great tag. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope to see you on the live stream on Sunday. We'll have a good time there. And I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to do a Fun Knife Friday or a Fixed Blade Friday, but I'll probably see you on Friday. I'm thinking of having something happen, so we'll go with that. All right, you guys, it's hump day. We've made it halfway through. We just got to power through to get to that weekend. I will see you guys in the next one.